Hey guys, this is actually a special episode, because believe it or not, it's my 100th video upload. Whoa, yeah, 100th video, yeah. And at the time of recording this, for whatever reason, my internet is down. So, all I can do is make the video, and then I'll have to upload it tomorrow, which would be Tuesday. Sad face, but whatever. Thank you, Comcast. And I've been saving something just very special for this occasion. An anime review of what was once my favorite. Now I think it's my number 5 anime, if that. Maybe number 6. I forget what school days pushed down where, but yeah, it would be FLCL. Also known as Furikuri, or FLCL. You can say it really any way you want. I'll probably say FLCL. And it actually never aired on TV. Well, besides American TV, it never aired on TV in Japan, which is surprising because it did in the US. Kind of weird, isn't it? This is one of the few animes that actually has a good English dub. An English dub that I'd say, go ahead and watch it. It's okay. It's only 6 episodes, and it aired from 2000 to 2001. It's a Gainax anime. So, already you should be expecting some odd stuff. You really should be, though, because it's about 13 episodes crammed into 6, except for the first ever time, and probably the last ever time, they did this actually well. They did it in such a way you kind of understand what just happened the first time you watch it, but then you gotta watch it over again, and then you realize more stuff, and the story starts making even more sense. It's hard to explain, but it's actually a very good series. Now let's get into the review. Starting with music. The music's pretty much entirely done by a band called The Pillows, and my original leveling in WoW from 1 to 80, all I listened to while I played was The Pillows. They're an amazing band, and their soundtrack for FLCL is enthralling, amazing. It helps the mood, of course. That's more or less what music is there too, but it does more than helps the mood. It sets the mood. It makes the mood more intense. It's great. The music gets a 5 easy. Don't forget the ending theme. This awesome ending theme. One of the few animes I've ever seen that does not really have an opening. But that's besides the point. Is it the only one I've seen? I gotta think about that. I'll think about that later. Next up would be animation. And do remember, this anime came out in 2000, and for that, I'm blown away by how good it looks. Even maybe if it was an anime that was released today, I'd probably give it more like a 4 or maybe a 3. But for 2000, it's an easy 5. And that would be only for drawing quality style. For the angles of everything, like how can we see everything happening? Is it this challenging to see? Can we understand that guy's a robot and not like Mr. Cylindrical Man? All that's just fine. It's just the drawing quality for being 2000 is great, but for a 2012 anime it would be passable, but nothing much more than that. But since it's 2000, I give it a 5. Next up, the story. The story. The story would normally get probably a 3, but the way they did it, making you have to rewatch the anime a few times, is ingenious, and that would make it a 5, because no matter what, you can't watch it and get all of the story in one sitting. And you notice really weird things, and really things that imply other things, that shed so much more light the second time you watch it, because I forget what episode it is. I really forget, but there's this one scene, for 3 frames, you see this guy, and he reaches under someone's skirt, and you just see him grab someone's panties, and you only see it for 4 frames, and then they're lying like way off to the side, and they're really small, and I just caught him grabbing out of the corner of my eyes, and I was just like, haha, it looks like he's reaching under a skirt. Let's play that again. Oh my god, he is. And maybe that's not exactly story, but it's the little things that just shine. It's so cool. There's no other anime that's like this, which is why it has to get a 5. And lastly, the characters. I'm torn between giving it a 4 and a 5. I haven't seen it recently, so I can't exactly decide, but I'll give it I'll give you my reasoning and you can decide. I remember this being a series with some characterization for only a few characters, if only one. And that would be Naota. You could also argue that Mamimi also got characterized, but not too much. No one else really builds up as a character. And that's not very good. But on the other side of things, the characterization of Naota and how we see him build up and change over the course of the anime is incredible. And also, there's a wide variety of characters, and they're all likable in their own certain ways. When you're supposed to like a character, you like that character. When you're supposed to hate a character, you hate that character. Which is good. If I had seen it recently, I could actually say definitively a 4 or 5, but can't decide. Then lastly, what does this anime do that is different from everything else? Literally everything. There is no anime like this at all, and it is just so different, but at the same time, it is definitely an anime, and stays true to the fact that it's an anime, and I can't name one other anime that does something like that. Like, it's so different from everything else, but not at any time you're not like, what is this, like an American cartoon, Korean anime? Like, what is this? You'd never ask that, because it seems like normal anime. Of course, it gets a 5 in that category. And overall, of course, it will get a 5. I don't care if the characters is a 4 or 5, it's just getting a 5 overall. Now for awards. Gets the True Diamond Award. Remember, that means everyone needs to watch it. And as for a star award, I'm thinking more like a silver star. Not everyone will fly through all 6 episodes real quick. Many people will, but it's not exactly the anime for everyone in the sense of they'll immediately fall in love with it after the first 10 seconds. I'm sure just about everyone will love this anime, but I'm not too sure that everyone will love it immediately, which is why it only gets a silver star. Anyway, guys, happy 100th video, happy late video, happy finally me doing an FLCL review, and please do remember those how to pronounce videos. I just want to get this as clear as I can. I pronounced them wrong on purpose. Like, don't think that's how you pronounced Ushio. That's not how you pronounce Ushio. I said Yushio. That's not how you pronounce Ushio. No. And I think my final pronunciation of, like, Ryuk was Ryuk or something. Or Aryuk. Yeah, that's also wrong. It's Ryuk. So, yeah. Well, next week I'm doing hentai as how to pronounce. And on Friday, I'll probably have finished Umineko no Nakokoro ni, and I can explain to you what exactly happened in the ending of Higurashi, because I know everyone I've talked to has absolutely no idea what happened. Why was Rika there? I don't know. It wasn't Rika. Anyway, peace, guys, and I am spamming a click button to try to refresh this page, but it's not working. And I already restarted the router and checked the router to make sure it was connected. And it just looks like internet exploded. So yeah, peace guys.